As someone who spends so much time at LaGuardia, O'Hare, St. Louis Lambert, and other airports around the US, I am astonished by the number of people napping on terminal floors, some of them lying atop luggage, others having planned ahead with sleeping bags. In fact, given the frequency with which passengers encounter delays, layovers, and canceled flights, it's no wonder they're wearing their PJs when they travel. Not that I'm a fan. But that does bring us to the latest trend, and one that surprisingly has the blessing of the Transportation Security Agency. That trend? Bringing a hammock to the airport, setting it up and settling in for anything from a catnap to an overnight sleep during a layover. So will our airport terminals and lounges begin to resemble a scene from Gilligan's Island? Perhaps it's apropos, given that many of us do feel like stranded castaways when we arrive at the airport and wind up spending more time on the ground, sometimes literally, than we ultimately do in the air. Wouldn't it be nice if airports had quiet complimentary lounges where anyone who needed beauty rest could check in and catch up on that rest? But that's not likely, leaving the masses to fend for themselves when unforeseen factors result in their spending an inordinate, unplanned stretch at the airport. So if you're traveling with limited options and want to stay on site while you await your departure, I would actually vote for a compact freestanding hammock over a sleeping bag strewn on the floor. Just be sure your local airport permits it and that you set up in an area where you will not be blocking the right of way of others. This means not in a busy corridor or in an active gate, but perhaps at a gate with no flight scheduled for the next several hours. Take up the minimal amount of room possible, ensuring you are not setting up an entire campsite. Ancient mariners used to sleep in hammocks on ships. Perhaps they were onto something. Could hammocks on planes be next?